National President of the Union of Professional Nurses and Midwives, Ghana, Maxwell Oduro-Yeboah, has called on the government to introduce targeted policies for nurses and midwives' welfare. Speaking at the maiden conference of the Upper West Branch in WA, he stressed that healthy, happy caregivers deliver better health care. Yeboah urged stakeholders to dialogue on improving caregiver welfare. Our Upper West Regional Correspondent, Rafik Nungu Adam, reports from WA.
The maiden conference of the Upper West Branch of the Union of Professional Nurses and Midwives was held under the theme, Who Cares for the Caregiver? The Plight of the Ghanaian Nurse. The conference provided a platform for them to come together, reflect, and engage on issues critical to their profession and healthcare system. It brought together stakeholders, nurses, other health sector unions, and partners. Acting President of the Union of Professional Nurses and Midwives, Kenneth Naida, urged members in his welcome address to uphold professionalism and excellence despite challenges they face.
Not just as an acting regional president, but as a voice for every nurse and midwife who has ever stood for hours without rest, for every caregiver who has wiped tears while hiding their own, and for every professional who contribute to give even when they feel they have nothing left to give. To my fellow nurses and midwives, despite the challenges, let us continue to stand firm in professionalism, compassion, and excellence.
National President of the Union of Professional Nurses and Midwives Ghana, Maxwell Oduro-Yeboah, speaking on the theme, noted that nurses and midwives are the backbone of the health sector.
In many facilities, especially in regions like Upper West, the nurse or midwife is the first responder. The triage officer, the counselor, the educator, and sometimes the only consistent professional presence at the point of care.
In an interview, Oduro also called on the government and stakeholders to care for the caregivers.
We're also entreating the government to come up with policies that are deliberately targeted towards the welfare of nurses and midwives. Because if we are healthy, if we are strong, if we are happy, we will deliver very well, and we will ensure that the patients who come to us are also happy and they get the health care that they also deserve. So we're calling on all stakeholders to come, let's have a dialogue on how to improve the welfare, how to take good care of the caregivers so that they can also continue to take care of us.
Upper West Regional Minister and Special Guest of Honor reaffirmed government commitment to improve conditions of service for nurses and midwives across the country.
A nation that seeks to build a resilient and a responsive healthcare system must, as a matter of urgency, prioritize the welfare of its givers. It is in this regard that I wish to reaffirm the commitment of government as articulated in our 2024 manifesto to improving the conditions of services for nurses and midwives across the country.
Reporting for Channel 247, Rafik Nungu Adam. Wow.